Welcome back, everybody, to the Nosebleeds podcast. I am Chris Witt, and with me, as always, is Mr. Adam Schmidt. Adam, how are you today, sir?
Unbelievable. How are you?
But if I was any better, I would be you. I gotta say, we're looking into. We got a new screen today from last week.
Yeah.
I
From
can
last
see
week.
myself.
Yeah.
If you're on the YouTube, we want to know. Watch last week. Watch this week. Is it that much clearer on the YouTube
This week, then
this
next
week
week.
than last week, or is it just the screen that we look at? That's what I would like to know.
I'm
Feel
not sure. Yeah.
feel free to watch them both and subscribe and like and tell us what you think.
Please. Please
Uh,
do all that.
Real quick, I forgot a quick story about last week from last week.
Vacation story.
All right, so on vacation for 2 weeks. The second one, I try to cook as much as possible. I love cooking breakfast, right? So like I'm just constantly asking everybody what they want. So cousin Chris, okay, this is one of the five Chris's, if you remember. We decided he was
Right.
Chris number two, or no, Chris number. See, number two or three. He might have been number three because his mom is Krista, and I think she was two. Anyway, besides the point, we had five Chris's on vacation. I'm asking everybody what they want. Cousin Chris goes, "Do you know how to make a French omelet?" And I was like, "No, but I'll give it a try. What's different about it?" And he shows me a video. And he's like, "If you want to give it a go, I'll let you give it a try for me." Uh Takes a while, first off, okay?
Because you got to put the croissant on top of the egg.
I'm basically a French cook. I'm
Wow.
basically the best. I'm basically Gordon Ramsay, even
Those.
though he's not French.
Yeah. I feel like the top chefs are like French.
Yes.
Most of them are French. It seems
I
to
feel like
me.
French is definitely the top chefs. And
They're.
I am now a professional French chef,
Mhm.
if you will.
Yeah, that's how you have to
Yeah,
say it.
yeah,
Yeah.
chef.
Oh yeah.
Uh, just so you know, no cheese.
Well,
Right? Dude,
I got a problem. Hold
it's
on. Okay.
super rich,
Okay.
super delicious.
Rich.
I'm telling you, I know it sounds weird to say that about eggs. I fell in love with it. I was trying to poach an egg, okay? And I was,
Can I get
yeah,
what is a poached egg?
no idea. I think you
How
just
do you
put it in boiling water. I don't know.
isn't that hard boiled?
No, 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 no. Cracked, open, boom. Drop it in boiling
Oh.
water to cook.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Didn't work like you would get a poached egg when I did it.
Okay.
Somebody said stir the water in like a little circle,
Hmm.
okay, and that holds all the whites together while it cooks real quick,
Oh.
okay. Didn't work for me whatsoever. It completely separated, everything separated, and I just had watery eggs.
Hmm.
And when I was doing that, he's telling me, he's like, if you want to, I'm not going to tell you, if you're up for trying new things, I'll let you give it a go here. Uh, Delicious.
Okay. So what's in the French egg?
Boil the water, okay?
French
Get
omelet.
you a little bowl,
Okay.
okay, that fits over top of the water, not in the water. Don't let it sit down in the water,
Mm-mm.
just over top. Here's the problem.
Bless you.
Here's the problem. Crack the eggs, you put them in the water, and you start whisking.
Okay.
And then when it's a little mixed up, you put it on top of the boiling water. And you just keep on whisking inside the bowl for a very long time.
How's that wrist? How's that forearm?
Yeah. Popeye
Hey,
over
look at
here, bro.
that thing.
Popeye over here,
Golly.
dude. Look out. Not this one. That's a little girl. Bang. That's the monster. Oh, that really did too. That looks way bigger just from the screen.
Closer to the
I know, just from the screen trace. That's the reason why that's so big, by the way. No other reason at
yeah,
all.
yeah, yeah.
Not 85 and 90. Anyway, that's a Rory Scovel joke. I will get back to that later on in at the end of the podcast. Um, so anyway, just keep on going. It starts to get a little frothy,
Hmm.
right? Bang, cat, 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 cat. Three big old cubes of butter. Bang, put them in there.
I like
Get her
some of them.
whisking up. She starts getting like this like clumpy, weird, watery thing going, and then bang, it's ready to put out. They look a little watery. They look like they probably aren't done. but they are, and they're delicious. And I'm basically a French chef now.
That's what it's egg and
That's
butter.
it, dude. And it
Eh,
you've never tasted an egg like this. I promise you, you've never tasted an egg like this. It's the
hmm.
constant whisking that
Yeah.
like fluffs it and pulls all of the out of it.
Oh,
I don't know if you ever had an egg with a lot of
I don't. Yeah, no, I've had like 10% and
No, this is
yeah.
95%.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
put it out there.
All right.
Maybe next week. I know you're coming when you say you're on your way because it's going to take all 15 minutes to make this egg. I will
Oh,
I will make the French scrambled egg for you before the podcast. You can have it when you get here and tell me what you think.
okay. I like the ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you that.
Do you like eggs?
Egg, water, and butter. Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't even put the egg in the water ever. It never touches it. The bowl sits over top of the
Oh.
boiling water and the steam cooks the bowl that the egg's in.
Okay.
Bud, let me
I
tell you.
the whole time I'm thinking
Yeah.
the egg is in the
And
boiling
I'm just
water.
mixing water and egg.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
get you. I probably didn't make
okay.
sense at all, but that's not it. That's
The
not it.
egg is. You said the bowl does not actually go in the.
It
It's
does not. It's
on.
on top of the
Okay.
spatula pan.
So you have to have a
Spatula pan?
spatula pan is what you boil water in. Absolutely. Um. Okay, so you have to have a bigger bowl for the egg than the boiling water.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really interesting. I've
I'm
never heard
I'm
of it.
doing this for you next week. I'm just so you know.
How's your regular omelet?
I got a good omelet.
Got
I
a good
got a
omelet?
good omelet, yeah. But this is dude, this is you
Let me ask you
French
this:
scramble is like no other.
French scramble. It's a French scramble. So
Was I calling it a French omelet?
yes,
I meant French scrambled
French
eggs.
scramble. Okay,
Sorry, this
I
is
was
a
that.
French scrambled egg.
Okay, okay,
French scramble. Oh, if I said French omelet, I apologize to all my chefs.
okay.
I meant
Slip of
French
the tongue.
scramble. Yeah, it
That's all.
happens.
Yeah. Okay. Now I was going to ask that because if is what makes a an omelet just a folded over egg? Is
Sure.
that what it is? And you
Sure.
put stuff in it?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. I
I
mean,
always make
give me a cheese omelet
all day,
all
every day.
day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All day, every day. I, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. One time, I think about this all the time. I was listening to Dan Levitard
Hmm.
back when he was still on ESPN, and is it Israel Gutierrez? I think that's his name. You see
Yeah, I
the
think
gay
so.
sports writer?
Yeah.
He's talking about his husband as a chef,
Mhm.
and he's basically telling Dan like, "You have you ever had an actual chef make you scrambled eggs?" And he's telling him this, and he's like, "You've never had scrambled eggs until you've had a chef make you scrambled eggs." And I'm listening to this, and I'm like, "Oh, that's the gayest thing I've ever heard. Like, you're so cool because you're gay and your husband's gay, and he makes special eggs." And I'm thinking that this whole time. And the whole time I was making these eggs, I was like, this is what Israel's husband was doing. I guarantee it. This is what he was doing. This is the greatest thing I've ever made in my life. It's so good. Now I know what it was.
You felt like Mr. Gutierrez.
I was, well, yeah. I'm sure there's a dash in there somewhere, but yeah, yeah.
uh,
It's probably something French dash Gutierrez or Gutierrez dash French word.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Because he's
want
got to be a French chef.
he's got to be. I wonder if Wanda Sykes' wife is good
Hard to
with
say.
the eggs.
She's probably
She's
just had
French.
someone make them for her.
You
She
think so?
seems a little uppity as she
Uh,
smokes her cigarette
her
when she
wife,
doesn't smoke.
her imaginary cigarette. Um, man. Okay. All right. I,
But as I was making them for this guy, for cousin Chris, I was thinking about Israel Gutierrez the whole time, the entire time. I was literally going, "This is what he was talking about in 2020 or 2018 when he was talking about." Because I think about it all the time. That dude didn't make any kind of special eggs. That's bull crap. That's some gay guy talking about, I got special eggs because my husband's a gay chef. No, he's not. It's not special. I make good eggs. My eggs are awesome.
did he
Then
say?
I made these and I was like, that's what Israel's husband did. I get it now. That's the greatest scrambled eggs I've ever had in my life.
Okay. All right. It's you could probably call it a French scramble or a gay omelet.
'Cause I kept calling it an omelet. Yeah, I like it. That's good.
Let's call that a gay omelet.
Anyway, shout out to 2018 or 17, however long ago it was that Dan Levitard left.
Yeah.
ESPN was a long time ago. So shout out to all the way back then. That's what I think about when I make. I think about that every time I make scrambled eggs because I'm always thinking, dude, these are the best. These would Israel would die for these eggs I'm making right now. And then I made that, and I went, nope, no, he wouldn't. This is what he loves. This is what he's talking about.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: Do you? It doesn't sound like you did here. Maybe you did, but say anytime you're making regular eggs, if it's a scrambled egg, if it's a an omelet, what kind you doing seasoning on there? Are you?
Yeah, I'm a pretty basic, uh, um,
I know you're
either a light
I
salt
know
and
you're
pepper or
dumping
garlic
salt
salt.
on it.
When I'm making them for other people, it's usually just like a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper,
Okay.
or maybe a dazzle of garlic salt. What's a dazzle? I think I've turned into a gay French chef. a dazzle, a dazzle of garlic salt,
Basil
if you will,
garlic sauce, sure,
if you will.
sure.
Yeah,
I wonder if you were thinking Mrs. Dash.
yeah,
Maybe a
yeah.
little Mrs.
Little
Dazzle,
Mrs.
Dazzle,
Dazzle,
little
dash,
Dazzle
little
Dash,
dash will do you.
little Dash will do you,
Little
little
dash will
Dazzle
do
do
you.
you.
So yeah, one of those two is usually it. If I'm making my own, oh, I got a spice cabinet that'll knock your socks off, and I'm picking 4 or 5 of those bad boys and mixing them all up and getting them going.
That's what I mean, I hardly ever do, but when if I make scrambled eggs at home, and the one or two times I tried to make an omelet at home, I'm going like maybe a little Cajun seasoning.
Oh yeah,
I'm
oh
going
yeah.
I'm going the seasoning salt
Yes, I mean you
probably.
can't go wrong with Lowry's,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Throw some Lowry's on there, just
Right.
the regular old seasoning salt.
Yeah. Maybe some maybe a little Italian seasoning,
Okay.
maybe a little
Yeah.
Greek seasoning. Yeah. All right.
I
Yeah.
think the key to the omelet is to keep it thinner and don't flip it.
Oh,
Let it
okay.
cook all the way through. Put your stuff on, and then do the quad fold.
Oh, quad fold.
Gone,
Okay.
ready to go.
Very interesting.
I think that's the key. I make my omelets too thick because I think I want more eggs, and then they're too big for the pan, and then my omelet's too big, and then I gotta flip it. I love doing the little walk over to the sink, because I'm gonna spill a little bit of something. Then I do my flip by the sink, and then come back in.
You do the flip right out of the skillet, huh?
Oh
Right
yeah,
out of the pan.
flipper up and down, baby. Yeah,
I'm not confident enough to do that.
it's all. That's why.
Give me the spatula.
Dog, that's why you go over the sink. There's a reason I move over. I don't do this over top of the
Okay.
stove.
Okay.
That's a mess.
So the question is, if you're flipping it over the sink, if it falls in the sink, are you picking it up and putting it back on?
No, no, I always catch it. But sometimes there's a little extra splatter that comes out. Maybe the top egg isn't isn't holding on enough, so when it splats down, it kind of gets a little bit out.
Okay.
Or maybe I catch an edge and an edge will fall off, and it's in the sink. I'm not a well, it depends on what's in the sink actually. If there's nothing in the sink, yes, I'm eating that piece of egg. If
Okay.
there's stuff in the sink, that egg lives in the sink now. It lives in the sink.
Turn that hot water on. Let it go.
And hit that. I hit that grinder and see you later, Miss Doubtfire.
Okay. I had no idea we were going to spend our first 15 minutes
Neither
on
did I.
egg cooking, but
But
I
I love
loved
it.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. It's good.
All right.
Very good. Very good.
All right.
What else
So
we got going on, Bob?
I'll tell you what we've got going on is it is August 20th.
August. Oh God, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, August 20. I know August 20. Yeah.
I know. And what the Reds do today?
Oh God. Oh, Reds won. No, Reds lost. A 5-4. Well, 5-4. I know Reds lost. McCain. McCain. I know. Home one. I know. Matt McClain stayed on a tear though.
Yeah.
He's been on a tear.
Yeah. He hit a grand slam. So that's you saw a 5-4 after he hit that grand slam. Is
Yep.
that what you saw?
Yeah.
Right.
And I yeah. So
They
honestly, I
lost
don't.
10-9.
Oh,
Um,
whoa!
10-9.
Holy scoring fee fiasco.
Still up 5-4 with 2 outs in the top of the ninth. All right, Reds are the home team. So last out, fly ball to center field.
Oh, I did hear this.
And
May was it May?
it was Myers. It was
Myers.
Dane Myers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I knew it was an M.
yeah,
Myers. I don't
yeah.
know.
Apparently, TJ Friedel
Lee May
had
retired a long time ago.
Lee May, Lee May has not been on the Reds for a couple of years. Um, yeah, apparently, like Friedel was playing left, lost it in the sun. Dane Myers, he got there. It was a decent run for him, but he got there where he wasn't like sprinting into the catch, just hit off his glove. The
Mm.
last out of the, and they scored two on that to go up 6-5, and then added four more quickly after that.
So many players hate 4 o'clock games. No, this was a 1 o'clock game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 1 o'clock. But anyway, so it was they were one out from a win and they lost, ended up losing 10-9.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Oh God, Reds lost.
Anyway, yeah.
So they go.
And then
Were
you
they
say
1-3?
and then you say the score of the last three games before that.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway,
Exactly. Exactly. Yes, that's
Uh,
the key.
so are they
I've
what?
been losing it lately. I've been losing the Paul. I've been
Really?
trying. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's right. Been trying a little bit lately, and
You'll
just
get that.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch some old videos and get myself back into the swing of things. Like
Yeah.
it's it feels like it's just a whole lot of oh no,
Well,
I know. If I just do that all.
yeah,
But no, I feel like I've lost a little bit of it. Just got the keywords. You know what I mean? You go
Sure.
with the keywords, and you're usually okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go with the keywords. Anthony's hole one. That's allergies and home run.
Anthony's.
Lightning, thunder. Yeah, man, we could not. That's the one thing me and Melinda could usually figure out. Whatever Paul was saying, we
Yeah.
could dictate whatever he was coming out, was spitting out. Nobody else to have. Mom would have to call us all the time. And now one day we know, but why are you so mad at Anthony's? What did Anthony? Not Anthony's. It wasn't even his aunt. It was his sister-in-law. It was my aunt. Why are you so mad at Anthony's? Anthony's. Anthony's. Allergies. He hated those daggone allergies.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Ah. Okay. Um, what Paul would love is that it's August 20th.
Yep.
And you have
20. August 20.
August 20. August
It's
20.
August 20.
Yeah. Which isn't wrong.
We don't put the TH on anything. It's August
You
19.
don't need it. The man
No,
he was a
no.
man of efficiency.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. When's your birthday? December 28th.
December 28th. Yeah.
Or December 29.
Yeah,
What am I
December
doing?
29th.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Because it was the day that Riverfront Stadium
That's right.
got blown up. Anyway.
Oh God, I know. Birthday.
There it was. There it was. Also the sound of fireworks.
Yes, same exact sound.
Fireworks show. Okay.
Oh God, I love it.
I would love to do this for an hour, honestly. I would love to do that. All right, we'll dedicate an episode to that.
Yeah.
It's August 20th, and you have had your your first baseball practice of next year.
So embarrassing.
Your first so your first baseball practice of 2027 has happened on August 20th, 2026. How'd it go?
I had 4 kids.
Okay.
4 kids. The rest of them got other sports going on. We're
Okay.
just trying to
Yeah.
keep it going. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Got a couple bullpens in. Yeah.
Hey.
Got some bullpens in. We got our first game on Saturday. Our first game of the 27 season. First game of 2027 is is August 22nd of 2026,
This is the first game of fall ball, right?
which is next year's team. So
Okay,
yes,
same
yeah,
team. Okay.
yeah. It's
All right.
it's not spring's team. This is next year's team.
Are you going to have enough players for this game?
Yeah,
I mean,
I will.
this is like they signed up for fall ball knowing that this is when the games are, so they're going to be there.
they would skip their fall sport to come play baseball for me. That's a
Mm,
joke. No
that's
way.
probably not a
I
joke.
would never do that. I did have a kid come from football practice, and I specifically said, if you have football or soccer, don't come. I don't. You're not supposed to be. This is for everybody that's not doing it. And then a kid had football showed up, and I was like, "What are you doing?" I just wanted to come, coach. All right, bro, you can come. I ain't mad at you. Come on, come on.
And you covered yourself. You're like
Hmm.
you told him
I made it very clear.
don't be here.
Yep, yep.
All right. Well, good
Made it
for
very
him.
clear. Yeah,
Good for
but
him.
no, yeah, we did. We had our first practice. It went. It was four kids for an hour. Wasn't I mean, can't do a ton.
Yeah.
We didn't hit it all. It was a lot of fielding and throwing. I was hoping to get some hitting in today, but I forgot that I had golf. I got one more week of golf, and then we can get hitting on Thursdays again. We can have two practices a week.
Good. Good. Two practices a week for fall ball, which is known for not practicing just fall.
First time ever that I've ever done any practicing for fall ball. First time ever, and it's only for the kids. Even though I had the tight end and the quarterback of the team, I had they have two quarterbacks and they basically split time. I have both of them on my team, and the one was at practice, and the other one didn't go to practice. But mom sent a picture of him and the tight end at an indoor facility throwing, so
Look at
they
that.
still got reps in. I told him not to. All I can do is say don't do it. I can't keep you from loving the game too much.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just what we do.
And as a coach, you're like, oh,
Yes, 100%.
yes.
100%.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's exactly correct. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
The worst thing would be to go to fall ball and lose, because we are in a we there's a lot of bad teams in this fall ball league. So it'd be nice to have some. And my best player is in Cary, North Carolina, playing with USA Baseball right now. So I'm
Oh,
gonna miss
yeah.
him for the game, which stinks, but way cool for
Still,
him. Yeah,
yeah.
he got
Still,
to
you
throw
got.
today. Got an inning and a third in.
Mm.
They play 5 or 6 games. Got an inning and a third in. Couldn't find a strike zone very well, but ended up battling and got a strikeout. And uh, he came in for a kid. Finished out the first inning. Finished out the second inning, and then pitched the third.
Okay.
Yeah.
You able to stream that? Is that
Yes,
okay?
yes, yes,
Very
yes.
nice.
Thanks to his dad. Appreciate you
Oh, okay.
throwing that password over my way.
There you go. Okay, good. Um, so then, besides your first baseball practice of next year, uh, first day of school tomorrow for the kid.
First day of school, bub.
Back
A
to
lot
school.
of kids. Your niece and nephew will be tomorrow as well. They're second half of the alphabet.
Yep.
This is what. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you ever remember only going to school one day, like one day for a week,
No,
and then the weekend? Right? Didn't we start like on a
I don't.
Tuesday usually?
I feel like it was a Tuesday, a Wednesday, something like that,
Yeah.
but not a Friday.
And they split these kids up
Mhm.
half and half. So only half the kids go. Like half the kids went today on a Thursday, and the other half go on Friday. What's better, being off all summer, going to school for one day, and having a 3 day weekend, or getting one extra day of summer break, and then going to school for one day and having a regular weekend?
I I feel like when we were in school, it was a lot more strict about reaching that certain number of days you had to be. Like,
Oh, they're that way right
is
now.
it
So
still is
yeah,
it still that way?
yeah. There's a specific number of days that they have to have in.
I wonder if it's the same
That's
though.
why the snow days get all weird when it gets really bad, and they're like, "Well, we really." That's why the first couple snow days they're like, dusted. Go ahead and take the day off." And then later on, when it gets, they're like, "Well, we probably should hold on to this one
Two
day we
hour
have
day.
left." Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because if it's too hot, don't go to school. If it's too cold, don't go to school, even if it doesn't
Mhm.
snow.
The too cold thing is the one that gets me. Uh, I've been in Delhi Junior High. They ain't got no AC. You're talking about a bunch of teenagers. I was just in there a couple days ago, walking the halls with all them sweaty kids in that hot place. Oh Lord, I think I've told this story on the podcast before, but I used to. get on Parker last year. He started wearing like cologne and stuff before he go to school, and I'm like, bro, get in my truck and like knocking this hole. I gotta crack the windows so we can go to school, man.
Yeah.
And then I walk into school and I'm like, I get it. I get it.
Mhm.
I'd wanna hit myself up so that's all I could smell too, because them boys be stanking. And it's not all the boys too. Some of them girls be stanking
Sure.
too, you know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah. Yep. That's a weird time to be yeah,
Yeah,
it's a weird time for
for sure.
everybody.
For sure.
Um okay. Yep. So school's starting tomorrow. So anything, what time's everybody going to school? Is it same as it has been the last couple
Yeah, the
years?
girls have to be there. I think they got to be there. I think school starts at like 9:05 or something like that, and then Parker starts at
9:05.
like yeah, Parker starts at like 7:35. The girls want to be there at 8:30. The doors open at 8:30, so they want to be there when the doors open. Parker, the doors open at like 7:15, so we leave at like 7:10. All my kids want to be at school early, which is weird. Like me and my mom and my sister were like, how many minutes do we get after the bell rings before we have to be there? Like, I'll take all the way up until that time. You know, like when you go to clock in at work and like in order to be 5 minutes late, like you could be 3 minutes late. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you were 2 minutes late or if you were 3 minutes late, you weren't late. That was still,
Yeah.
7 o'clock. But if you're 4 minutes late, now you're 5 minutes late. Now
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Man, I'd be strolling in, sprinting to that time clock to get that thing with that whatever 03. Never early. Never. My kids are totally different. My girl, so I said, Parker, what time are you wake up? 5:30.
Ooh.
You're a nutcase. We
Ooh.
don't have to leave until 10 after 7. And he took a shower tonight. He ain't even taking a shower in the morning.
Wow.
See, you're crazy. Girls, they don't have to wake up till 7:30 to try to get to school at 8:30. Girls say, will you wake me up when you get up, Parker? What, 5:30? What is wrong with you, children?
Wow.
Yeah, I got some whacked out kids, dude. Whacked out. They are not me. And that's not me in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I got an 8 o'clock meeting and it takes me 25 minutes to get there. Bro, I'm waking up at 7:15 and I'm like hitting the snooze once. I'm good. I hit the snooze once. All I gotta do is wet this thing down, comb it over, let's go.
Yeah, I'll tell you, yeah, I'm getting later and later on the getting out of bed
Oh yeah. You
to
start getting in a routine, you know how much time you have. Like, all right, I've been getting to work 15 minutes early. But what's 10 minutes early, right? We'll be all right.
I like getting to work a little bit early. But it's slimming down. For a while I was getting there at 30 minutes early. Now I'm like, 10, 15,
Yeah,
usually like 15, but
yeah,
even especially like I think today I walked in 10 minutes, 8 9 8 minutes maybe something like that.
yeah.
That feels
How,
close, but
how does that work? Do you gotta clock in? You don't clock
mm-mm,
in, right? No.
no.
But
It's yeah, and it doesn't. I
I
mean,
was gonna say you could be 5 minutes late and nobody even gonna say anything.
no.
Once.
Yeah, and most of the time my boss does well, I have a new office, but my first office, I would be there and she would walk by. I mean, she walks in 5, 10 minutes late all the time anyway. So,
Gotcha. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I could.
Well, she's a lawyer. They don't care. They have no concept of time. Isn't that right, Joe?
Except when you're billing your clients.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like
They got
every
they know all exactly what time it is there. You gotta know.
down to
You
the
gotta
minute,
know. Yes, sir.
down to the minute.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, yeah, okay. All right, getting up real early. Now, are you are you like, okay, if you guys want to get up that early, get up and take
Yeah.
care of
No, no.
yourself.
I set my alarm for 6 o'clock and then I go check and see if Parker's awake. Because sometimes he is, sometimes he isn't. And then I go, Pete, hey, you want to get up? It's 6 o'clock. And he'll go, oh, my alarm didn't go off. Yeah, it did. I heard it in here. You turned it off. You told Alexa, you said, Alexa, stop. You said it. You weren't sleeping. You were awake. Like, no, you didn't. But then he sets another alarm on his phone for 6:30. So he's got that backup on the phone. So then I'd be like, you want 10 minutes? You want to wait for your phone? 10 minutes. And then I'll say, Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. And then I go lay down for 10 more minutes and wait, and then come get him. Uh, there. So yeah, that's how that works.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the 5:30. I'm not getting up at 5:30. Ain't happening.
That's
Y'all want to
me.
get up at 5:30? Go do it. I
Mhm.
don't even like getting up at 6.
Mhm.
My alarm's set for 6:15 normally, and I don't get up till 7. So
I was gonna say you're getting up, making sure he's up, and then you're going to
a
bed.
lot of times I will. Now that this is different. Now this year we're making a change, baby. I talked to the man in the mirror.
Oh, you're gonna get a baseball practice in before school.
I did ask him if we wanted to work. We've been working out consistently, 3 days a week. Me and P come down here, getting a little, soft lift in, nothing
Okay.
too crazy. We've been doing some 10-yard sprints.
Oh,
Yeah, we're the same speed, and he's slow. I'm slow, but I am slow, slow, slow. Uh, anyway, so I was saying, you want to get the workout in the morning. If you're gonna 5:30, we might as well go get a half hour, 40-minute workout in. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Not tomorrow. We're gonna talk about it for later. But I'm my what I'm gonna start. I wanna when I take him to school, I'm gonna already be showered, dressed, and I'm gonna drop him off and start working.
nice.
That's my goal. Not
Okay.
not. All right, bro. It's time to go. Come on, man. Get done. Then drop him off at 7:15. Then come home, shit, shower, and shave.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So then I didn't get out of the
Mhm.
house till 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
But now, bang, I'm out. 7:15. Start the day.
Very nice.
That's the goal.
If you do that, I mean, can you? Will it end a little earlier than your day?
No,
Or okay, you're just getting
no. But
back
I'll
the
be able
time
to.
in.
But I need to. I need to get out and see. I need to
I
get out and
imagine
see more
lumber
people.
yards start early.
Yeah, yeah. Most of them are open at 7.
Yeah.
Between 7 and 7:30. Usually, when most of them open up.
Gotcha. All right. Well, good.
And if
Good.
I walked into one of those, they would get a kick
You're
out of
gonna
seeing me at 7:30.
you got to do that just for the surprise.
Exactly. There's a couple of them that if I walked in at 7:30, they'd be like, "What happened to you? You good? Did you lose a bet?"
you didn't go to bed yet.
Yeah, exactly. Independence Lumber would say that immediately. Damn, bro, did you go to bed last night?
Oh man. All right.
Absolutely.
Well, good luck to everybody going to school.
Yeah,
You
we're
know,
gonna need it.
everybody's pretty much back now. Um, although I don't, are there still schools that wait until after the holiday?
No, no.
No,
I think tomorrow is like the day. Tomorrow's like
the last
the
day of
last
everybody
day of
starts.
the first day of schools for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of today stuff. The half day thing is weird to me. Like you can't handle why? Well, we can't handle all the kids on one for
So
one.
they're alternating and only going a half day.
No, did I say half day? I meant half the class. Sorry, no, they're all. It's
Okay.
half the class.
Okay.
But I will say this: I was looking at the girls' room. Went to the girls' little open house the other day. 26 kids
Wow.
in their class. Feels like a lot to me. Is that a lot?
I feel
I feel like
like,
there was like 20 in ours when I was at Dominic.
yeah, I feel like we had probably between like 23 and 25 or something
Okay.
like
How
that.
many classes did you have at or at St. Martin's?
I don't. Oh, you mean like in each grade level?
Yeah.
Um, I want to say two, three. No, maybe three.
Okay.
Yeah, because we had like, I think most grade levels had like three homerooms.
We had five
Wow.
first and second grade. We had A, B, C, D, and E. I was an E in first grade, but I think we were basically A, B, C. No, we had D. We had four classes. No, we had four classes.
Hmm.
We had 90 some kids.
Wow.
90, I think it was 92 kids that graduated from
Yeah.
Dominic.
Yeah, we did not have that many.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway,
All right.
that's why we were a powerhouse.
You guys killed us
There
every time
are
and everything.
there are there is barely a class at St. Dominic now. There's
Yeah.
barely one class at each grade
There
level.
are zero classes at
There
St.
are
Martin.
zero classes at St. Martin's. That's no joke. There are no classes over there.
Yeah.
Are they utilizing the gym or anything over there? Can you?
They have a school in there. They have a new school in there.
Oh, they do have a school
Yeah.
in there.
It's some public school. It's like
Oh,
Cincinnati Technology Institute or something like that.
okay.
It's I mean it's for kids, but it looks like it's a
But do
very
they?
small school. They only use one school building. We had
Yeah.
two school
So yeah.
buildings. So they only use one, and then there's some kind of ministry thing. There's like a it's like a
Dude.
Salvation Army kind of thing. I don't know.
So I went to a funeral there. Okay.
St. Martin.
St. Martin's.
The church is still, to me, the
Church
church
is
is
the
maybe the
awesome.
best West Side church.
St. Lawrence is pretty cool.
St. Lawrence.
St.
I
Lawrence is
haven't been
pretty
in
cool.
there.
St. Lawrence, St. Martin's, I say two really cool. And either way, besides the point.
Either way, yeah.
So, by the way, St. Antoninus, is that even a church or is it just a building that they put a giant cross in the middle of?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I need a church.
yeah. There are some.
I need the high ceilings. I need the
I need a
all the,
steeple.
I need stained glass.
Mhm.
I need some paintings of the of when Jesus was they got to have a picture of every step he took until he made it to the
Yeah,
cross. I can't
Stations
remember
of the Cross.
stations of the cross,
There it is.
not steps, stations. That's what I meant.
Stations.
He was going station to
I
station.
mean, it's pretty much like he took three more steps and then he fell the first time, and then he
Yeah,
took three more steps and
somebody
Mary
stabbed him
wiped
in the
it.
gut.
Mary, yeah, somebody stabbed him in the gut, and then
Hmm.
Mary wiped his face,
Yeah,
and the rag is still around with his
you can
face on it
find it.
somewhere.
You can see that reg.
Is it? Yeah, it's
I
somewhere,
have no
right?
idea.
Is
I
it?
have no idea.
I'm sure
I'm
it's
sure it
probably.
is somewhere. It's
Sure.
also a piece of toast, I think, that has his
Yeah,
face on
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I think there's a piece of
There's,
toast.
there's clouds all the time with his face in it.
um, besides the point, uh, so I went and there was this these people parked in the parking lot off to the side, and he looked like a crazy. Like remember the ministry in WWF?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He looked like he was part of the ministry,
Was
and
that
he had
like
like these people
Edge
with
and
him.
Gangrel and or
Uh,
not Edge?
that was the ministry. No, the ministry of that was what was that called? Well, that might have been called the ministry. I should say the ministry of darkness. When it was Undertaker was the leader, and he had uh Viscera and those guys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This dude looked
I
like
got
the Undertaker over there, dude. Like that Undertaker with the cape and like the big long. And I was like, what is? He's got this book and he's reading out of this book. I'm like, what is this dude doing over here? It's crazy. So
Wow.
when you said ministry thing, I was like, maybe that's like the ministry of darkness over there.
Oh, all
Been
right.
watching.
I got.
That's the era I'm in
Is
the Raw Vault
I
right
got.
now.
Yeah, I got to get back to that. I was in it for a while. The Brood.
The Brood that
That's
was
what.
Edge
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Chris was it Edge Christian and Gangrel or something like that.
It was multiple. He started a second Brood when Christian and Edge went off and became their own tag team. He had another Brood. Who was it? They're going right now. Right now. On where I'm at
Oh, okay.
on
It's like it's still going on.
on the vault. I can't remember. Anyway, besides the point. Did you know that uh, Gangrel was married to Luna?
No.
Yeah, this crazy lady, shaved side of the head, tattoos on
Oh,
her
I thought
head.
you were talking about your dog.
Ugh, no, close. I named Luna after her.
Did you? Let's go with that.
After the wrestler. I do like that. And
Um,
Remy after Remy Abel from Xavier. Okay. Anyway,
when you first said that, I thought Lunel, the comedian.
Lunel. The craziest marriage because Gangrel still like acts like Gangrel. He does.
Really?
I've seen him in a couple of interviews. He's still got fangs and all. Yeah, he's like him
He's
and
like 70 now and he's wearing
it's
fangs.
like Luna Vachon, I think was her name, and he like they like had a marriage with blood and like bit each other's arms and weird stuff like that. Yeah, they because some of those wrestlers thought they were their gimmick.
Lunel could have been was Dusty and Rhodes manager.
Yes,
She could play her.
that would be so
Can't think of
good.
her name. Anyway.
Okay, we got to come up with the Mount Rushmore of Rorys.
Yeah.
We need the Mount Rushmore of Rorys.
Yeah.
We got Rory Scovel coming up at the end of this with his newest comedy special. But we're going to do the Mount Rushmore of Rorys. There's some funny ones. And then how many did you come up with?
Four.
Did you get four?
Yeah.
There's some. Okay. I'm going to start with my number one.
Mhm.
All right. Rory from the Gilmore Girls.
Oh, did not know what that was.
You've never seen the Gilmore Girls?
Mm-mm.
Adam. You don't have to lie because we're on the microphone.
I know what it is. I've probably seen like 30 seconds of an episode, and then
Oh,
I changed it or whatever.
Gilmore
But
Girls is awesome, dude.
okay,
You Gilmore Girls is killer. That's the best. It's
I
the best.
a lot of people I know a lot of people like it.
Yeah, there's Gilmore Girls is the best. Um, so I'm gonna start with let's see, Rory. Yeah, actress. There it is. Her name is
Oh, it's a lady.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She's the daughter. She's the daughter. Oh my God, I hate why was this working before? But as soon as we like start
Mm.
down here recording, all of a sudden the internet stops working.
Oh.
Anyway, so I'm gonna go with that. And then Rory McIlroy is
Mm-hmm.
going to be on
I
mine,
knew he'd. Yeah,
obviously.
yeah. Yep.
Rory Scovel,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was tough.
Yeah. Yep.
That was tough. I am going to go.
There are a lot of famous Rorys. I didn't know any of them.
Yeah, there's a British comedian born in like 1962. That's like my dad's age. I think I would have heard of this guy. Nope, no idea who that Rory Blemish or something.
Hmm.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna go with Little Culkin.
Rory
Macaulay
Culkin.
Culkin's little brother, not to be mistaken with um oh my gosh, the middle brother that was in Home Alone, even though
Oh,
they all look exactly alike. But Rory Culkin is younger than him.
Kieran.
Kieran Culkin.
Kieran.
He's yeah.
Yeah.
And then Rory's younger
Macaulay,
than him.
Kieran, and yeah. I did not know there was a Rory Culkin until I
Yeah.
looked
Yeah,
searched this.
me neither, but he just became my
Yeah,
he's on the Mount Rushmore. No idea who he was,
I
but he made the Mount Rushmore.
I
I
can say
guarantee you have one on there that you just found out who the dude was and he made the Mount Rushmore. Is there anybody on there you knew that Rory that you just found out who that Rory was?
yeah.
Okay. Then I feel like that's fair.
Yep.
This is a silly Mount Rushmore and I apologize ahead of time.
No, it's good to have a challenging one.
Yeah.
Now and then.
Yeah.
So this was good. Number one's Rory Scovel for me.
Yes.
Uh, I'm gonna go Rory Sparrow.
Oh,
12-year NBA veteran.
I like
Played
it.
mostly in the 80s.
There was there I saw him and a football player.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of either.
There were like 3 Rorys that played in the NFL. There were 2 Rorys that played in the NBA. The other one only played like 4 years, and I'd never heard of him. But Rory Sparrow, I actually, in the last couple of days, I was like, wait, there was a Rory that played in the NBA like in the 80s and 90s, and I couldn't remember his last name, but I was like, I know there is.
Did you go open a box of cards?
I only remember that because I remember having cards.
Yes, yes. That's how I remember all baseball players.
Yes, exactly. So I looked it up, and I was like, yes, Rory Sparrow. I remember him playing with the Heat, and then played 12 years, played with 8 different teams.
Whoa,
Didn't
nice.
really have bad numbers.
I believe that is the definite. Well, if you play 12 years, you were good.
Yeah.
That's a journeyman right there.
Career average of like 9 points and 5 assists a game. Not that bad.
Take that.
Yeah. Um, was a teammate of Michael Jordan's twice.
Ooh.
Played very short times, 2 very short times for the Bulls. One in 87, 88, which I think was Michael's best statistical year. And then played like like 4 games for the 91-92 Bulls, and then I think he got traded or released,
Oh wow.
which
Okay.
means he would have won a championship if he stayed on that team.
Wonder if you
and
think he got a
didn't.
ring? You think they gave him a ring?
I feel like
Four
back
games.
then they didn't,
Four
but
games.
nowadays I think they would
They
get a
probably
ring.
would have got a ring. Yeah.
Um, so I don't know, or maybe he did. I don't know, but I mean, how do you accept a ring if you play? Because he went and
There's
played for another team after that.
there are so many people that have championship rings, and I've heard like Dan Patrick will interview people and be like, "Did you get a ring with the such and such?" And he'll be like, "Yeah, I did." Do
Yeah,
you show that off? No, no,
yeah,
it's in my drawer.
yeah. How
But I
could
kept
you?
it. I kept it. But
Sure.
I'm keeping it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm
I'm
sure
keeping it.
even if
I
you're
was a part of that team.
yeah, you have memories with those guys.
I'm not going to sit there and show it off like, look, I won this,
Right.
but I'll keep the ring for a keepsake and a hope probably worth a crap ton of money when I'm in my 70s and I want to sell it.
Yeah, 100%. Uh, so Roy Sparrow, I'm going Rory McDonald, um, MMA fighter.
Okay.
Got really big. Fought Robbie Lawler for the
Oh,
middleweight title at one time. Lost that fight, but he fought in the UFC for a while. He fought in Bellator, fought in the PFL, Professional Fight League.
is that the
Fought.
one bare knuckle? Is that the one where they fight with no gloves,
I don't think so.
or is that
I
that's the bare knuckle?
That's yeah,
I think it's
that's
called bare
new,
knuckle, right?
right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, is it new? No.
I don't know. Anyway, and then fought in King of the Cage and like a
Yeah.
bunch of those older ones.
Yep.
Um, but I mean, he had 8 title fights
Oh.
among all those things. So
Okay.
he was the champ in Bellator twice. Um, he went 4-3-1 in 8 title fights, and then of course a whole bunch of other fights
Sure.
in between. But yeah, I mean he was really good for a while. I'm gonna go Roy McDonald, and then last, and I maybe least, I don't know. Um, Across the street from my house and down like 2 or 3,
Go.
uh, young man by the name of Rory, just graduated from high school last year.
Boy, that's a drive-by street sign right there.
That sure is.
That's a drive-by street sign.
It sure is.
Congratulations, Rory, class of 2026.
That's right.
I love it.
Congratulations.
LaSalle
I want to
or
say Walnut Hills, maybe
Walnut
or
Hills?
something.
Okay,
I don't
Walnut. All right,
know.
Walnut guy. Nice, nice, nice.
Anyway, speaking of Walnut, we're waiting for an answer from Andre Edwards about having him. He's not
He
watching this.
ain't watching this. He ain't watching this.
So if you know Andre, reach out to him and
Yeah.
say, "Look, we need you on."
Dre, we got the season starts in a couple weeks. We need you here, bub.
Yeah,
I still got to pay my debt. I'm
and
not
so
paying
does
it
he,
until he comes back on.
and so does he.
He has to pay his debt for me to pay my debt.
Right. Yep. Let's get it out of the way. I was even I mean, we don't have we can just do the regular preview episode and still make our predictions and not have to do I mean, we can just do it and see who wins at
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah, it doesn't
We
have to
don't have
be
to
for anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to do it for
It's
anything.
just the fun of it.
But
But
if the James Posey jersey is what's keeping you from doing this, then Andre, you don't have to wear it. We just want you back, bud.
yeah,
We just want you back.
yeah. Maybe you hold it in your hand or
Yeah,
something.
just put it behind you.
Yeah.
Hang it on the wall. Put a push pin in it. I don't care. I don't wear it.
uh, okay, that's the Mount Rushmore of Rorys. Let's get on to the number one Rory Scovel.
Rory Scovel. What was
Show
the name
must
of this
go
one?
on.
The show must go on. All right. So, what did you think about putting the flub up in the beginning? Because then you see the joke come to fruition. They definitely edited the flub up because you didn't hear the precursor to it.
Right.
He just talks about losing his thought and then says his punchline that made no sense at all in the flub up. But then you get to the punchline in the actual thing. Forget about the actual joke. What do you think about putting that in the very beginning?
You know what? I'll take that over some extravagant artsy intro.
Wanda Sykes got you bad, didn't she?
Uh, I mean,
You hated
yes.
that. You made it very clear
I
how annoyed you were with that entrance.
hate. It was just like
You weren't a big fan.
it was only for her. It was only for her, which is fine. Uh, because the special was good, so that's all that matters. I didn't mind it. I love I like kind of like the behind the scenes how comedy works, and I like that stuff anyway.
Sure.
It could have been better. I know what you're getting at.
Mhm.
It could have been better. He could have done a lot of different things there, or just not done that at all. But it didn't like kill the special for me or anything.
Oh, no. I just wanted to know what you thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you? Do you?
I-
Were you?
I was
against it?
confused by it. I didn't
Sure.
get any of it. I'm like, sometimes I just want to watch a comedy special.
Yeah.
I don't understand why these guys have so much. They want to do so much extra. Dude, the best comedy specials? The ones that start with a joke and end with a joke. Those are the best ones.
100%.
Always the best ones.
I agree.
And I mean, the way Rory Scovel is, he's making fun of himself in this situation.
Sure.
So it is still a joke. So it's not a joke. I don't know. I didn't hate it. but I don't know. I was just wondering where you came with it.
Yeah, this is a different way
Yeah.
to start. That's for
Yep.
sure.
For sure.
What
All right.
time we got?
No, no, I'm looking at my notes. I
Oh,
was
good
looking at
God.
my I'm looking at my notes for what I wrote down.
All right. Yeah, you got so Chris is a big tattoo guy. He got tattooed the notes from the Rory
Oh,
Scovel
can't say it. I'm sorry.
special on his hand.
On my hand.
So it's forever.
So what'd you think? Let's hear it.
I maybe not his best special I've seen, but still loved it. I his kind of doing a doing a little voice like it's not quite the same as like Jim Gaffey's
Not
little
even
voices,
close. Not even close. Not I mean not even a little
but
close.
it's different. But it's kind of the same concept. Like he'll I don't know. He's just very silly and
Sure.
um
A lot of crazy outlandish things.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm having a hard time describing it, but I love it. I love when he does that. Um, and he just does like little sarcastic, you know.
I could see some people not liking him in his comedy. I love it. I think he's I think he's funny as all get out.
Yeah.
But I could see it's an it's different. I don't know how to explain it either.
Is
Like
it a little bit of like maybe an arrogance or something that comes across? Because I think he does that on
no, it's
purpose.
a but if you were to say that, you wouldn't know it, maybe that's why I think some people wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
I watch it and I know that that's a complete hoax and
Yeah.
that's part of the skit and part of the joke.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I mean by some people wouldn't like it. Because in my brain, I think like I get it. That is not it. Like I even there was it did get to a, like the fourth time when he yelled at the audience and told them to shut up when they
Yeah.
laughed. The fourth time I was done with it.
Yeah.
The first two were kind of I was like I get you. Those were okay. Okay. You know what I mean? I want to be alone in this or whatever. Like those okay. The fourth time I was like, okay, okay, you've we get it. They're laughing at you, and you get to tell them to shut up now. I get it,
Yeah.
but stop.
Yeah.
And then he did. He stopped. He didn't do it again the rest of the time.
Yeah. He heard you.
He did. He listened.
Uh,
A little annoyed with laughter.
I was a little bit worried. I started to get a little bit worried um, about the politics.
Yeah, he did that for a minute, but he did a good job. Even if you're a Republican or whatever you are, he did. He made a joke about he leans. You know me. I'm pretty much a conservative, but because he's not.
He's not.
But he made a joke about he was talking about the Proud Boys, and he was like, "But what if when they got together, they just sang so beautifully?"
Yeah, yes,
It's like,
that was very funny.
but I he did a good job of not standing on a soapbox with politics. I don't care if all your jokes are one sided in politics, as long as you're not preaching to me about your politics. Which he got close, but he didn't.
Mhm.
I don't feel like he. I feel like he did a good job of always making it a joke.
Yeah,
I feel like he did good with that.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I got. That's all I can say is yeah,
Yeah, it's
uh,
okay.
yeah. Okay,
Can I tell you another one that I liked?
please.
So he got into the wheelchair stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, and he he said, you know, you're in line and you're like, oh, that's good. Good for them. They get to go up there. Oh, you got 8 people with you. Oh, that's awesome. Good for you. Even if it would be easier for you to sit in this line, I thought that was the best. That might have been my favorite joke when he said, even though it would be easier for you to sit in this line than us, I thought that was the best. I laughed really hard at that,
Really.
and I'm sure I was the only one. But that would be way easier for them to just sit in a chair in line when we have to stand here for 2 hours. But they get to bring 8 people with them. I did that. We went to Disney World with Krista, my sister-in-law,
Mhm.
and Krista has Prater Willie, so she's in a wheelchair as we're taking her around because she can't walk all that. Dude, we had like 11 people. It was my 5 people. It's my mother in law, my father in law, Krista, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and their free kids. We had 13 people. We were skipping lines with 13 people. I
Ooh.
felt so bad. I also got on every ride I wanted to ride on. Every ride she could get on. She can't get on every ride, but every ride she could get on. Which sometimes that's a tough one too, because I got to try to get her on it, and then she can't get on. Then I got to try to get her off of it, and that's even harder. Anyway, God love her.
God love her.
So anyway, the wheelchair thing cracked me up.
That was good.
Yeah. Let's see.
I I liked the Jesus stuff when he
Oh, yes.
I thought that was funny. It made me laugh hard. Uh, when we make him wear a hat that hurts.
Well, my mom already made
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Mom, what are you doing? Making a hurt hat for the water walker.
I mean, seriously, we got a guy that walks on water. Hey,
Uh,
Jesus, what? Oh, God, I forgot I had this hat of knives on. He is very good, dude. He's got a lot of good stuff in there. Another Disney one where that I have thought about myself is I've never thought of this. I take it back. But I thought of what he said. He was talking about the characters not smiling,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and he started doing all that. And I was like, oh my God, that's good. Like, that's good. And I thought in my head, next time I ever see that, I'm gonna tell somebody that I bet that guy's not even smiling in there. And then I'm going to say, I wish I got that from Rory Scovel. I thought that in my head. I had that entire thought went through my head. And then he was like, I don't care. You guys can steal it. That's fine. He started going through that. And I was like, oh, yes. I just thought that. I just thought that.
And you got his permission.
And I did get his permission. So we're good to go. It is now my joke.
There you go.
Because I'm a professional. Odd.
um, the be a ghost in your own house stuff I thought was pretty funny.
Again, Todd.
Uh,
Don't eat that food, Todd.
I don't. The Eddie Bauer Ford Explorer thing was kind of funny to me. Just to even bring that up.
What are you doing? What are you talking about? Eddie Bauer in all fatigues, and you're the guy but the guy next to him's got the gun. Are you just shoot something? I don't care. Shoot something. Just kill something. Sit him on his teeth. Oh
That's what I had written down.
God.
There were a lot of good ideas, a lot of good jokes.
Let's talk about the ending.
Okay.
Can we talk about the ending? Because
Yeah.
I didn't write anything down about it, and we all knew what the punchline was.
Yeah.
Everybody knew the punchline, but he pushed it so far, dude. When he started doing it, and people are like laughing, they're laughing.
They were laughing through the whole thing.
And I was like, okay. And then it got real. I was like, oh, it's coming. Like I still know it's coming.
Yeah.
It's gotta come. He's so good at this. He can make himself cry. I'm sure he's up a little bit, right? Like
Yeah.
you probably could do that easily.
Yep.
That's what actors and actresses say all the time is when they're in those, something else comes into their head that actually makes them sad.
Yeah.
So, but it was the punchline we all thought was coming. I think I was more that at the very end of all of that, it was still Dad wants me to sell merch was the punchline.
Yeah. So you were disappointed that
I was
it was exactly what you were thinking.
disappointed that whole end and how long that took, and it was completely different from the rest of his show.
Yeah.
And that was the finisher. Not sure how I felt about that. He had some good jokes in there. I'm not saying it was bad. It took a long time. It took 10 minutes because he said something about one more thing, and I hit the little thing on my phone. It said 10 minutes and 37 seconds or something.
Oh wow.
And I was like, all right, this is going to be a long one. This will be fun. And I was like, okay, here we go. Oh man, is he for real? Maybe. What? I know. It's got to still come. Bang, there it was. I was like, that was kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
I did get bummed out on the ending. I will say
Okay.
that. I'll say that. What did you think about it?
Yeah. I know what you mean. I thought I mean, I thought it was gonna be that, or at least I was like, okay, like the joke's coming, the joke's
Mm-hmm.
coming, and it felt, especially at first, like he was forcing he was like faking, like sounding like he was talking through a cry.
At
And
first,
at first, and then I think doing that made his eyes water.
okay, maybe that was it. Yeah,
Um,
he got the red because it got the red eye pretty quick.
he got yeah, he did. Um, there were never actually tears outside of his eyes or anything like that, but he got him. He got the little glisten, the watery
Mm-hmm.
eye, and the red.
And he
Um,
did a good job of at one point. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But I felt even like that was manufactured.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The whole time I was like,
Yeah.
"It's coming." Like we just listened to 50 minutes of your special. We know that you are that this is we know that there's an ending to this that's going to be wild, and it just wasn't as what it was. It was what we all thought was coming, and
Mhm.
that is not what I want in a finisher. I think that's my problem. I don't mind it. I think it was good if it was in the middle somewhere or something like that.
Mm.
But as a finisher, we all know how this is going to end. That I didn't like.
Yeah. I didn't hate it, but I didn't. Yeah, I understand what you mean. Yeah, I I needed a little left turn that I didn't see
Mm-hmm.
coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, even with that, we'll probably be
All
fairly
right.
close.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You
You
want to
ready?
do it? Yep.
Three, two, one. 3.6.
3.999/4.001.
I would have done a 4.1 if it wasn't for the finisher. I was
You
at
put a
I
3.6? Is
I
that what
was
you said?
3.6.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I could have been higher, but I talked myself down from the finisher.
Okay.
I was it was he was kill I like in my head I was at a 4 in the middle of it in my head.
Yeah.
And that when that thing was coming I was like this is if he finishes this with sell merch or how much merch I need to sell for dad, I'm going to and he did it. And he didn't just do it, but then he did it for another 3 minutes.
You know what I didn't. I mean, I thought this could, he could be good because he kind of already did like a punchline about his dad and merch, and then he started that whole thing, and then
Oh, so
it,
you weren't necessarily ready for that?
well, it wasn't.
That's the only thing I was thinking the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I thought there was going to be something else. Um, but when he got back to dad merch, and then he, like you said, he went on for another couple minutes, and he made it like, well, you have to because you know for my dad or whatever, because my dad
Yeah,
said,
I know.
like, I don't think I saw that, like, where he was like using it as a
Made it even less funny.
you think so?
Yeah.
um
That's just my point of view on it. And again,
sure.
I'm sure he was trying to do something and it does fit him a little bit, sure. But I think it was too predictable for me because he had so many things that were when he's like, and how about these Proud Boys? What I mean, what's so bad? I mean, what if they do get together and sing beautifully? Left field. That's what I need to hit me in the mouth.
Sure.
That's what I love about him is that kind of
Mhm.
craziness.
Yeah,
Not not something I had planned. So that's why I went from a 4 down to a 3.6.
I
That's
understand
all I'm
that.
saying.
Yeah,
3.6 is really
that
good.
makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yep. Yeah. I will.
Probably could have done like a 3.8. Maybe I dropped down. Point 0.4 is a lot.
No, no, no. Don't
I'm
talk
just
yourself
saying,
into.
no. I'm sticking with it.
All
I'm
right.
just saying maybe I should have dropped him down almost half a point. It is half a point because I don't give a 4.
All right, right.
So it would have been a 4.1. So it would have been half a point. But
You really didn't care for that then.
it got me at the end, man. It did.
Rory Scovel would probably have to put out like three consecutive bad specials for me to stop watching him.
I agree.
I I
It
I,
cracks
I
me up.
love this guy.
And I feel bad that we're ending this way because I loved it. It was hilarious. I would definitely suggest watching it. Absolutely hilarious. I don't, and again, politics aside, that dude, like, he did a good job, and he's hilarious, and it was every bit of a great Rory Scovel special that we would expect.
Yeah. Yep.
For sure.
All right.
All right, next week.
Next week, you got comedy. I imagine I know what you're gonna do. Um, and if that's the case, I have a Mount Rushmore all ready to go, but I gotta see.
There was two that just came on. There was a girl and a guy.
Mhm.
Which one were you thinking I was going to do?
The girl.
Okay, that's the one I originally planned. Then I saw the guy today. Kelsey Cook
Mhm.
Happy Hour. Kelsey Cook Happy Hour. Are we going to do the Mount Rushmore of Kelsey's?
Yes.
Is it
So,
first names or last names?
so
I got it. This has to be said
I
because
know.
there's
I know.
two of them are on top to start. If
Pat
it's
Kelsey would
either,
be automatic on both of ours, right?
Pat Kelsey would be there for sure. I know Walt Kelsey's Mike Kelsey, Walt whatever. I don't know. He was Mike Kelsey when I was in high school. He's Walt Kelsey now.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call him, would probably be up there too.
Sure.
50 points in a game at
Mhm.
Northern Kentucky, NKU.
Mhm.
Unbelievable stuff.
I think because of that, I think we make it a little tougher
I
and
like
do
it.
first name
First
Kelsey.
name Kelsey. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my number ones already on there. I already have number one.
I've got two automatically.
I could probably think of a second one, but the first one pops in my head immediately, and it's my childhood, and is my dad's favorite TV show that I watched every single
Oh.
all the time. It was the big show before Seinfeld. It was actually on before Seinfeld when Seinfeld started. Sorry, Seinfeld was on before it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you have three
Which
now?
one? Um,
Or is he not on yours? He may not
enough
make
on
it.
there.
Maybe.
I just,
Okay.
I
Then
just,
maybe.
I just watched a couple episodes of Cheers the other day too.
Oh
So,
yeah.
um,
Yeah. That's the one I'm talking about.
yeah. Is that the show you're talking about?
That's the
Or
show I'm talking about.
okay, okay. Because he had his own show.
He did, which that's true, but I was thinking of Cheers
Okay.
is what I grew up with. Although I did watch Frasier. I mean, that was an awesome show too.
That's
Miles
what
was
I
hilarious.
thought you were gonna say.
Miles was my favorite character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never
And
watched it a
Daphne,
lot, but
yeah, Daphne.
yeah, enough to know that.
I was so happy that he got with Daphne at some point.
Did
He
he?
was in love with Daphne.
Yeah.
What a name for an English lady,
Daphne.
Daphne.
It's not
Anyway,
bad.
yep. Mount Rushmore Daphne's might be next week. No, just kidding.
Wow.
Mount Rushmore of Kelsey's. I like it.
Yep. So I mean, don't let that like influence your choice on comedy. Or if we're doing Kelsey Cook, great. If we're not, though,
No,
totally
that's
fine.
it. That's the one I was thinking of. It was either
Okay.
her. There was another guy that I just saw today, but I can't remember who it was. I feel like I recognize his name, but I just saw it. I think it comes out in like 2 days or something. It's one of those ones that was
Oh,
on the like the
yes. Yeah, I can't think. Yeah, I saw that too.
yeah
It's come out Tuesday or
Tuesday
something.
maybe. Yeah, I can't remember who it was. It'll pop up when I turn Netflix on again. So anyway, Kelsey Cook, that time of the month, and Mount Rushmore of the Happy Hour, and that and now I can't remember. It's the Mount Rushmore of Kelsey's.
Mm-hmm. Mrs. Chad Daniels.
Miss, is that who this is?
Yeah, yeah. They
I didn't know that.
really.
Chelsea Cook's married to Chad
They're not.
Daniels.
They're not married.
Whatever. He's
They've been
Dad
together.
Daniels or
Yeah,
yeah,
Chad
Chad
Daniels.
Daniels.
Chad Daniels. Um,
Didn't he make one? It was all about being a dad.
yeah,
Didn't he have a
it's called
special?
Dad Daniels.
That was Dad Daniels.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah. Yes, they've been together for 3 years, 4 years, something like that. Maybe more than that. She moved to
I feel like
she she
is
moved to Minnesota, but she lives with
wow.
him there.
Well,
Yeah.
Kelsey Cook.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds good. And then Mount Rushmore of Kelsey's to go with it. So until next time, don't forget to turn your headlights on.